everybody knows that a picture carries so many more memories than what you would even express in feelings or words. And Andy was that person with the late President Edgar Lungu. As official photographer since 2021, he's been able to capture our president in scenarios and scenes that still captivate us today. And in a time like this where people are constantly sharing those pictures, I can only imagine how it is for him. But Andy joins us as we talk the legacy and also being able to be a frame closer to the president. Andy, it's good to have you in studio, but under such circumstances, I can only imagine how you're feeling.
If I'm going to say I'm okay, then I'm lying. He has broken my heart. Yeah. I still can't believe that he's gone. I think, like many other Zambians also, still can't believe that he's gone.
Andy, you learned of, the passing of our president as Diamond TV broke the story, and that kind of confirmed it. But prior, there were speculations about it. What was your initial emotion or feeling? I know you've clearly said that you're in a state of denial, you can't believe it, but in that moment, what were you feeling? What were you experiencing? And I know you were surrounded by other people as well. So how was it like to receive information in such a manner?
Oh, okay. So yesterday in the morning, I received some phone calls, some strange phone calls here and there, but I didn't know like what was happening. So I took a bath, I went for a funeral. There's a member of parliament of Lungu'S who had lost a grandson, and they were burying yesterday. So that's the funeral I was attending. I was going to capture some photos there. So here, I'm in the car park. I received a message from one of the social media influencers. She was asking me, is this true? And like, what's true? Like, what I've heard? Like, what have you heard? Then she sent like my view once screenshot. That rumor has it that TCO has died. And I'm like, just brush it out. It's, how these Zambians are. But again, I was like, oh, okay. But again, I like, for a rumor to come out like that, I think something is going on. Because then I just reconnected with the phone calls I'd received. And like, something must be going on here. So I made the Honorable Charlie Kosa Silva, senior member of the party for the Patriotic Front. I asked, what's this I'm hearing? Then she was like, we've also heard that, but it's a rumor anyway. So let's just keep it like that. I'm like, oh, okay. So I continued taking photos at the funeral I was at yesterday. Then I noticed they were coming in and out of church, the same Honorable Shai Kosa and the other two senior members of the party. And I could tell that, okay, something now is going on. And I went outside. I asked them, what is going on? I think by then, the former DMMU National Coordinator, Honorable Chandakawe, was there also. Then he just gave me a hug. Like, nothing, everything is just okay. And I was like, oh, okay, everything's just okay. So I went back again. So we finished the church service, went to Memorial Park, where they were burying the little angel. So at Memorial Park, I was with Mampi in Jerayo, and we're just having a discussion here and there. Then Jerayo comes and says, check what Diamond TV has posted. Like, okay, Diamond TV can never lie. This is so big. What is going on? So the next thing I just discovered, I was in a vehicle being driven out of the graveyard. Then the next moment also I saw a video of Lungu'S announcing to the nation that The dad my boss had passed on. So pretty much that.
That's unexplainable. But when we were conversating, you spoke of not only just working with, a legend, and like I stated, a lot of people are mourning the loss of a leader, mourning the loss of hope, mourning the loss of different aspects. But to you, he was a father to you. Would you tell us about, just taking photos with the president, and how is it like working with a man? Because social media had seen hints of Edgar Lungu. Every now and then there was a video of him dancing, him jogging, and he seemed to be a jovial man. But behind all of that, who was Edgar Lungu to you, and how would you describe him?
He was a humble man. He had a lot of humility in him. He was selfless. He was gentle. He was Edgar Chagwa Lungu. That's all. Would jog. I think you saw some videos back then before we're told not to jog anymore by the by the police. The spirit was so high. Like he would start songs. He was just himself. I remember at some point we were walking after coming from jogging, so we just walking besides the tarmac. Then the two little ones that were passing, so one of them shouted that, Edgar Lungu. Then everyone now, these two little ones now went and hugged him. So he was loved by many. Yeah.
That's amazing. Can you tell us about a photo that you feel like carried, a photo that you took that you carried more weight than anything else? I know your tenure with him came with him after office in 2021, but he's been a prominent figure beyond politics in the country. So what's one photo that you feel like tells such a big story, and why do you remember that one specific photo that you took of the president?
Okay, so this time the former first lady was arrested. Emotions were a little bit high here and there. So we're coming from the police station at Ibex police station, going back to residence. By then he was still staying in Ibex. So we entered the room. The former first lady was just there praying, and I was just there taking videos. And so she went, I think she went to the kitchen, then she came back. And I'm like, just hug, I want to take a photo. And they were all looking at each other like, I don't take a photo. Then they ended up kissing. They ended up kissing, and I took a photo of them kissing. That one. And because it went viral, and people were like, so if Edgar Lungu and his wife can kiss like this, what more us? You know how these young people are. So yeah, that's one photo I still remember. Yes, this one.
This is the photo.
Yes. Yeah, they kissed.
And you shared, beyond just sharing highlights with him, you also shared your highlights, just recently you were able to be celebrated in awards, being internationally recognized, and you sent him the pictures and said, look, we've made it big. But I know you hadn't seen him since January because he left the country since January. How was his reaction like, talking to the president, but to you it's talking to a father?
So like this time I was sick. Then I received a call from him. You're like, Andy, for questioning. So like I couldn't believe, like, oh okay, he's calling me to ask how I'm feeling. And I felt I felt like as if I can kneel down while answering the phone, as if yes. I like Excellency, I'm feeling much better now. So like we'll talk more often over the phone. Like I would send him some messages just to check up on him here and there. Every time we're at court, like he'll be asking me what's happening on social media and the like. So we wish to interact on that basis. Then the time I was nominated for the Zikomo Awards last December, I contacted him and like, check what we've done. It's because of you that I'm being recognized internationally. And you're so happy. He was really, really, really happy. We spoke about it again. We met again at court. You know, honorable given Luwin. Everyone was just excited about me going to SA to go receive an award. Apparently, I didn't get that one. Then now here comes the Rwanda award now, where I was awarded as the best Southern African photographer of the year 2024-2025. I contacted one of the people he was with in SA because his number was not going through. So I contacted the people he was with in SA, and I like, can you please share with the president that I've won an award? I didn't even say I have, but I said we've won an international award, and the message was passed on to him. And yeah.
That's amazing. Andy, you've shared amazing moments with the president. If you could look back to the first day you took your first picture of him, you know, in the office of official photographer, what's one word you would tell yourself now, like going back and looking back at the journey? It's been 4 years, going into 4 years of serving the nation, not just the president or the former president. What's something you would tell yourself then? What would the journey be like? What would prepare you for the journey ahead?
I think I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity that I was given to work with such an amazing man. As you can see, he was a father figure to me. Not only photos, would conversate here and there. On my birthdays, like he would celebrate my birthdays, like I'm just one of the sons in the house. I've lost out. He had his way of embracing each and everyone who was who knew him, and he also embraced me in a different way. I would post him like on social media. People be like, you don't post your father like that. Why do you always post ECO like that? And like, he's my father. And now that he's gone, I'm posting that he's gone. People are still bothered that I'm posting. Why are you still posting him? That I posted him when he was alive. I posted him in public, and I'm going to continue mourning him in public. So if you're patient with it, you're on your own.
As we come to the end of the conversation, the nation is currently in a state of mourning. You know, the world of politics and power is quite crazy. But what's your message for young people specifically, as we're in a season where we're putting to rest the legacy, we're putting to rest the 60th president? How should we, you know, approach this particular season that we're in?
ECO was a peaceful president. He was a peaceful man. He died a peaceful person. I'll just say no to violence. Yeah, let's just mourn him in a dignified manner. He would be proud if he was going to see people mourning him with dignity that he deserves. Yeah.
Andy, thank you so much for joining us on the Upville Squad.
Thank you.
Our heartfelt condolences to you. As Diamond TV, we are big on ensuring that you are updated with everything that's going on when it concerns the funeral and the processions of the former president of the Republic of Zambia, Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Keep updated and keep locked in on our social media platforms and on TV. Right now, we take a listen to a tribute by the Icon Season 1 winner, Carlos Mulo, and on the other side, more of the Upville Squad.